7 episodes. Jon talked for a while with who I've come to know as Levi. And it seemed like he got through a lot of stuff. And we got to hear a lot of what went on in Jon's mind and what the future may or may not hold for him. Because I think it's kind of in flux for him too. I will tell you, someone who has recorded and written music and just had that been in that creative field. I have been away from it for a while, but every now and then somebody will send me a piece of music and ask me to write vocal melodies to it, give my input as to what I think I would do with it. And it always stirs up those creative juices. Unlike Jon, though, I can't just go into a studio, grab some equipment, make a few phone calls, and start writing and recording. But Jon can. Jon still has a network of people who still admire him, who still respect him, and he has a network of people who have come to have a new respect for him. You can see it online. Different bands and different artists have shown their support for Jon and the other January 6ers, and Jon just standing up for his beliefs. That being said, I know Jon says that he regrets what he did, in the sense of that he got caught up in the emotion of it all, and he kind of sees it as something that the government was enticing people to do. And we've come to know, I've already explained that in the video commentary. That being said, if there wasn't this vitriolic response from the government, would Jon regret it passively? And what I mean is, like, maybe that's something I shouldn't have done. Because if Jon hadn't received the overreaching, overzealous punishment that he did, as well as the other January 6ers, if he hadn't received that kind of punishment, how would he feel about it? Jon right now, and it will probably take him a while, he is getting grounded, finding out who he is now. Because if you're young, you may know this to a smaller degree, but if you're older, you know this to the nth degree, that you hopefully evolve and get better as a human being. There are still things we like from our youth, but we're constantly evolving. We're constantly gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge. And Iced Earth may be something in Jon's past. And if Iced Earth continues, it looks like it might become a different monster. That all being said, I wish the best for Jon. And I hope Jon is successful. I hope Jon is successful, not just as a musician. I hope he's successful as a human being. I hope that he repairs the relationship with his daughter. As a father myself, I could not imagine, I don't even have to imagine being separated from a child. There was a gap in time where her mother had complete control. But to be separated from her for that time, it was crushing. It was such a low feeling. So I can empathize with Jon wanting to repair that relationship with his daughter. And I hope he does. I hope that comes to him. And no matter what my opinion is of the church, I stand behind what I said. But it does not change the fact that I believe in my heart that Jon has nothing to apologize for when it comes to what happened on January 6th. In his own life, how he handled things with his daughter, his wife, his family, I'm sure he's got plenty that he's got to deal with. But as a person on the outside who saw his actions as an American patriot, I don't believe he has anything to apologize for. And I wish him all the success in the world. I truly do. I enjoyed the interview. I'm glad Jon did the interview. It was nice hearing from Jon. And if you're watching this, if you're still paying attention, I talked to Metal Rose earlier today. We went back and forth over Messenger. And Podcast of the Wicked, their episode number 10, they actually talked to Jon. I haven't seen it myself, but I'm looking forward to listening to it and watching it this evening. and I'll probably comment on it sometime in the next few days. But I'm glad Jon is reaching out and talking to the people who absolutely love him and support him, not only as Jon Schaffer of Iced Earth, but Jon Schaffer, the human being. And just thanks for tuning into the channel. Thanks for watching the commentary. And if you're a subscriber, thank you very much for being a subscriber. And if you're not, just thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. And stay safe, stay strong, stay metal.